Hi everybody, it's Janet Dow with Fun Stamper's Journey, also known as Create a Fun Journey. And today we're going to be making this cute shaker make lemonade card. It's actually the first time that I've ever made a shaker card, and I just had so much fun making it. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to give you all the colors and the measurements first, and then we'll put it together. On this video, what I did was I decided to do a few things ahead of time so that it will make the video go a little bit faster, okay? So the first thing that I want to show you is the lemon drop. This is the lemon drop paper, and I cut this out at 11 by 4 1/4. And then what I did is I scored it at 5 1/2. And I score these when they're long like this, when they're vertically, is because if you just fold it, it's going to crack on you, and you don't want that. So it's better off to score it in the halfway mark, which is 5 1/2. Okay. Our next piece is going to be the watermelon fusion. And the watermelon fusion, you're going to cut that out at 5 1/4 by 3 7/8. Okay, the next one is going to be our whipped cream cardstock. And the whipped cream cardstock, you're going to cut it out at 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Okay. The next piece we're going to have is this is our Clearview sheets. And our Clearview sheets, you're going to cut that out at 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Okay, and our last sheet that you're going to cut out at is this one here, is the Slice of Life paper pack. And I picked this one out here. There's several different styles that you can pick out from. I don't have the paper pack here right at this moment, but this is the cute one because it goes perfectly with what we're doing. It's got the lemon slices, and this one is cut out at 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. I also have one more that I stamped out, and you're going to want to get a little piece of your whipped cream cardstock, and so that you can stamp your lemon on it. Okay, so there's that. What I used for this is I used the Make Lemonade stamp set, and the stamp set goes perfect with the Slice of Life prints. It goes perfectly well with it, and you can use this for so many different things. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your lemon drop, and we're going to fold it in half at the crease, and then we're going to take our crease tool here from Fun Stamper's Journey, and we're just going to crease it. Okay, then I'm going to set this aside. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our pieces of the pieces here. I want to get the watermelon fusion. I want to get the lemon slice. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the Journey circles from the Journey pack, and what we're going to do is you're going to take one of these and you're going to cut it out on your piece right here. You're going to cut this out on your Journey Platinum. I had already done that to make things go a little bit faster, okay? And this is what it's going to look like. I went ahead and I pre-stamped everything too. What I used, the ink that I used to stamp everything with is our black licorice ink. Fun Stamper's Journey ink pads are the best that you're going to ever buy. It's got right here, and it tells you right here on the back that it's got a combination of the ink and also pigments, and that's what makes it the best ink pad on the market. between your red rubber stamps and this black licorice ink pad, or any of our ink pads, it's going to give you the crispest image on your paper that I've ever seen. So I highly recommend it. This is one of the reasons why I joined this company, because of the quality is just so great with it, okay? So I just wanted to give you a little heads up on that. But then what you're going to do is you're going to cut out your circle on your Journey Platinum. Then what you're going to do is you're going to line it up with your Watermelon Fusion, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a pencil, and you'll take a pencil or pen or whatever you have, and you're going to draw a circle around your circle. So I'm just going to draw this just like this around here, just like that, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go cut it out on your Journey Platinum, okay? And I had done this ahead of time just to make things easier here, okay? Just like that. All right? Then what you're going to do is I'm going to use the white liner, Journey white liner tape, and that is what you're going to use to hold everything together for this video. You can use other tape, but this tape is nice and thin, and it's extremely strong too. So it's going to hold everything together that we need to hold together. We're going to turn our piece here over, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this all around it. Like I said, we're going to use this on this whole card, and all I do is I just put it around and I tear it. The one thing I love about this tape is that it tears, so you don't have to use scissors if you don't want to. You can if you want to. I know some of the ladies like to use the scissors, but you don't have to. You can tear it, and it also doesn't have any static cling to it. So when you take it off your project, it doesn't have the static cling that most of your sticky tapes do. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bloom tool. I'm going to take my bloom tool. Bloom tool here, it comes with 7 picks that come with it. Spatula, they got a few of the picks, a couple of them with the round balls. But this also has storage inside too, so that you can keep a couple of them inside and a couple of them on the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our bloom tool, and I'm just going to take it on the white liner tape, and I'm just going to press down on it just like this to make sure that it's on there really good. Then what I'm going to do, instead of taking your nails, you're just going to lift up on it, and it comes right off. So that's what makes things so much easier than trying to pick it off with your nails. You're just going to pick it off just like this, okay? And you're going to do that all the way around here, just like that. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to take our Clearview sheet, and I'm going to, it keeps sticking to me. I'm going to take our Clearview sheet, and I'm going to put it right on the back. Now, if we go off and we're not completely centered on it, it's okay, because what I'm going to use here are my Detailed Pro shears. I love these little shears. They're nice and pointy, and they're very sharp, and they have a special coating on them, and that special coating, it makes it to where nothing sticks to it. So this is going to be the perfect card for us to do this with, because we're going to use some really sticky tape. So it's going to be perfect card for it. So you just trim it off just a little bit like that. Then what you're going to do is we're going to take our white liner tape again, and then we're going to put it around here just like this. And with this lighting, it's kind of hard for me to see a little bit, so I can't see too much. We have a cloudy day here today, so it's kind of hard between the lighting and the cloudy day to see this card. So we're just going to stick this around like this. And then we'll take our bloom tool again. Okay. And we're just going to stick it down again, all around it. Then we'll take it again and we'll just lift it up. Okay. See how easy that is? It's just so easy, so nice and easy. I like nice and easy. And then we're going to take it and we're going to place it on our watermelon fusion. Just in the center of it, just like that. Okay, now this section right here is done for right now. So the next thing we're going to do, which I've done some of this ahead of time, is we're going to take our piece, we're going to turn it over. Then what we're going to do is, which I've done this ahead of time here, is we're going to start taping it along here, just like that. Okay, what I've done here is I went ahead and I just put some of this tape. We're gonna do 2 layers of this tape. Now what this tape is the foam mounting tape, and you can get that at any craft store for this project. This is what it looks like outside the package. What you will do is, see how thick it is here? We're gonna have to do some cutting on it. So what you'll do is you'll measure it up here, and you just measure it, and then you take our detailed pro scissors and then you just cut it. This is extremely sticky stuff, so these are the perfect scissors, shears scissors, to do this job, okay? Then what we're going to do with it is we're going to cut it in half. So we'll take these scissors, these shears, and we're just going to cut it right in half, just like this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stick one part of it down there. Then I've already done this, so you'll do it here, 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 and here on the measuring it and putting it on first. Then what we're going to do is we're going to peel the section up, and then we'll lay another section down. So what you want to do is you actually want to have two sections down like that. Oh, I cut that just a little bit short. That's all right. You want to actually have 2 tiers here, just like that, to make it thicker so that you'll have room to be able to shake your goodies that are inside. Because if you don't do it, then it won't be thick enough, and then it won't shake any place. So that's what you want to do. Oops, I forgot to take this off. So it won't shake. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And we're going to put this one down, just like that. And then we're also going to do these sides here. Now, and I did not cut this one in half, so what we're going to do with this is I'll cut this one in half. And I had measured this ahead of time for this one. Okay. And we'll just put this down here. And if it's not completely perfect, it's okay. This is the outside, so it's not gonna really, all the goodies won't fall out. Okay, Now for your inside here, this is the important part. This is the part that we really have to make sure that we're doing okay with. I went ahead and it took 2 of my little strands that I went around with. So what I did is the one that was all together like this, I cut it in half. Then, and this is what they were cut in half. Then what I'm doing is you're going to want to take this and you're going to want to cut it in half again to get the really small piece. Because if you use this size here just in half, there's not going to be enough room. So you're going to have to make it really small and cut it in half again. Okay. And it will actually just take 2 of these to be able to go around the circle with it. Okay. This part's a little putsy, but it's not really bad. It's not bad at all. And then we're just going to put this on top, and then all we're going to do, because this is so small that it actually just kind of curves around the circle. Just kind of curves around because it's just so little that it just kind of goes around that circle like that. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to do the other piece. And we're just going to fit it just around just like that. And this one kind of looks like a mess back here, doesn't it? But it does the job and it makes a really, really, really cute card. This, you'll just have just a tiny piece that's left over here. So you're just going to cut it just like that. And it just leaves that really tiny piece. Press it down, make sure it's pressed down really good and everything's in its spot the way it should be. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place this aside just for a minute. Then I'm going to take this piece right here, and what I went ahead and I stamped it ahead of time with the I'm using the whipped cream piece, and I stamped When Life Hands You Lemons, and I went ahead and stamped that. And what we're going to do with this one is I'm going to go ahead and take my white liner tape, because that's what I have available here right now. You could actually take your other adhesive runner and use it at this point, but I have this available, so I'll just use this. Okay, I'm going to put this around. And then we'll take our bloom tool and I'll just flatten it all around. So piece right there. Lift them up. I think that's so much fun to be able to lift it up like that. So that up. And what we'll do is we will put this right on here. Right in the center. Just like that. Okay. Now the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to put this aside, is we're going to take our Slice-fetti. And the Slice-fetti is so cute. It is a whole bunch of little fruit. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to bring it up close. Maybe you can see it up close. It's got oranges and limes and watermelon, and it's just got all kinds of little goodies in there. And it is so cool to feel it. And we're going to take that. I'm going to move this down here. And we're just going to take it and we're going to put a little bit right in the center of our card, just like that. Okay? There, just a little bit. Like that. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take what I thought was so cool in it, because it's got a little sparkle to it, is the Confetti Sparkle Elements. And this is so cool. It is so neat. This is so pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so light, and it's very, very pretty. And we're gonna take a little bit of this, and we're just gonna add that right to it. That gives it a little bit of flair to our little our card here. And when you shake it, it's going to be just so cute. I'm going to push everything in the middle here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and we're going to take all of our pieces off. And we will put it on our card. And it's so cool to be able to do this. This card is not hard to do. It's actually very, very cool to make one of these cards. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're just going to put it right on the center here. And when I do this, you'll probably see the goodies kind of suck up to the Clearview sheets. And then push on it really good. You got to just make sure that it's nice and sealed all the way around so none of that goodies come out. And there you have it. You got your shaker card. Isn't that cute? It's just so cute. Shaker card. Now what we're going to do is the lemon. And here's our little lemon that we're putting on here. And how I would like to color this lemon is we have our Journey Color Splashes, the watercolor pencils. There's actually 48 pencils in here. This is such a cool set. You open it up and it's got a create your own color palette here. So it's got all the different number pencils, the numbers are on the pencils, and it's got different colors that you can use with it in different combinations. It also comes with a brush. And we're going to be using the brush. There's a couple of different ways that you can use it. And then when you pull this out, we have even more pencils at the bottom here. Isn't this the coolest thing? I just love it. And I actually even love the smell of it. So some people might think I'm weird about it, but I do like the smell of it too. So we're going to pick out a couple of pencils here to color with. So I'll pick out this one. And I've got to have our lemon. We've been using these in class, so they're used up a little bit. I'm going to use a pink one. I think this pink looks very cool. And I need a brown for the stem. So we'll just pick out one of these browns. There we go. And I'm going to get our little brush out too, so I can show you a couple of different ways. I think I'll take one of these out so that I can show you another way that we can use this. Okay, I got a little bit of water here. I'm going to show you another way that you can do this. We're going to use one way where we're going to color it off first, and then we'll take the brush and the water and we'll put it onto our lemon. But there's another way that you can do it, is you take your brush and you just dip it into your water, and then all you do is take your pencil and you just keep going like this with it. And then the color comes off onto your block. And then what you can do with it, then you can start coloring with it. See, you'll be able to color with it. That is one of the ways that you can color with these pencils. Okay. Another way that you'll be able to color with it is the way that we're going to do it today. And I'm just going to go like this with it, just to dry it off just a little bit. Is I'm going to take our lemon. What I did is I pre-cut it. You use the, we call them fussy cut. So we don't have a die for this one right now, but what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, your shears, and you'll just cut around it. And I had done that previously on this one to make the time go by a little bit faster. And what we'll do is we're just going to color this. The neat thing about this is you don't have to, if you want to color it, you can. If you don't want to color it, you don't have to. If you want to put water on it, there's just so many different ways that you can go about doing this. Okay. I'm making it a little bit thicker on the sides, a little bit thinner in the middle, because when I add the water to it, it's just going to bring out the sides of it more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to go around the sides here with it, because what I'll end up doing is I'll end up drawing from the centers and the different parts that I have colored. I'll draw from it, and I'll just do this with it, and then I'll do this side too here. And you just color. And the neat thing about this is I do like to color. It's very soothing to color, and it's like a really neat thing to do. It calms you down when you get upset, and I like to do that. And then this one here, we're just going to take this, the lemon yellow, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to color this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our brush, a little bit of water in it, and then I'm just going to start coloring with it. You can do this just so many different ways that you can color with it. I'm not using watercolored paper, but you can use watercolor paper, and it will give it a totally different effect when you use your watercolor paper to when you don't use it. And I chose not to use it for this one. But I may use it for the next one. And I don't want it to be so thick in the middle there. I just want it just to be a little bit. See? There. And it's all done. Isn't that cool? I just love, love, love these. And then all I'm going to use is to pop it out. I'm going to want to pop it out on here. Is our Journey Foam Squares. The medium is the perfect size for it. So I'll just take one of these and I will just stick it on the back, peel it off, okay, and put that right on there. And there you have it, all done. Isn't that cool? It's just so cute. I just love it. There we go. There's our cute little shaker cards. I'd like to thank you today for looking in on my video, and I hope you stop back by again soon, okay? Thank you, everyone. Bye.